In the summer of 2025, during what was supposed to be a joyful family vacation at the Azure Shores Resort in Orlando, Florida, my daughter-in-law Sophia screamed at the front desk receptionist, "Don't talk to the old lady. She's just the maid we dragged along." My son Michael chuckled like it was the punchline of the year. They had no clue I owned the entire chain. What I did next made Sophia's knees buckle. "I'm thrilled you're here. Stay till the end and tell me which US city you're reading from so I can see how far this story travels." I'd been counting the days for months. At 72, chances to bond with Michael, his wife Sophia, and my grandkids didn't come often. When he proposed a week in Orlando, my heart leapt. Maybe I could finally bridge the gap with Sophia, who'd kept me at arm's length for the 6 years they'd been married. The 5-hour drive from Atlanta was torture. Michael and Sophia chattered about Disney VIP tours, Michelin star dinners, and private cabanas, acting as if I weren't in the back seat. Every time I tried to chime in, asking about the kids or suggesting a group activity, Sophia gave a clipped reply and Michael stared out the window. I ignored the warning signs. I just wanted my family whole. Azure Shores was my crown jewel, though no one in my family knew. After my husband died when Michael was 13, I started with a single motel in Savannah, scrubbing toilets and balancing books until 2 a.m. Slowly, I built Azure Shores into 18 luxury properties across the Southeast. I kept it secret, wanting Michael to love me for me, not my money. Pulling up to the palm-lined entrance, pride swelled in my chest. The marble lobby, the orchid-scented air, every detail was my design. Michael tossed the keys to the valet while Sophia adjusted her Chanel sunglasses, her platinum hair flawless. At 34, 19 years Michael's junior, she never let anyone forget her youth and beauty. "Penthouse suite," she told Michael as we approached the doors. "Make it happen." He nodded obediently. It broke my heart how the bold boy I raised now needed his wife's permission to breathe. Inside the lobby, the familiar hum of guests and staff greeted me. Lisa, the front desk manager, spotted me and froze, but I gave a subtle headshake. "Not yet." "Good afternoon," Lisa said professionally. "Welcome to Azure Shores. Name on the reservation?" "Bennett," Michael replied. "Penthouse." Lisa typed. "You're confirmed for our oceanfront deluxe, Mr. Bennett. The penthouse is booked solid." Sophia's face twisted. "Unacceptable. Do you know who we are?" I demanded the penthouse. Lisa stayed calm. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Bennett. The deluxe has a private terrace." "I don't want excuses," Sophia cut in. "Give me the penthouse, or your job is on the line." I stepped forward to de-escalate. "Sophia, the deluxe is lovely." She whirled on me, eyes blazing. "You stay out of it," she shrieked. "Lisa, ignore whatever this old woman says. She's not important. She's just the maid we brought along." Silence fell over the lobby. My cheeks burned. Sophia pointed at me like I was trash. "Don't talk to the old lady. She's the servant, the nanny. Don't waste your time on her." I stood frozen. In 72 years, no one had ever spoken to me with such venom. Then Michael threw his head back and laughed, real, genuine amusement. "Sophia, you're brutal," he said, wiping a tear. "Mom, let us handle this. Go sit somewhere." The betrayal hit like a punch. This was my son, the boy I raised alone, the one I broke my back for. Lisa's face went pale. Guests whispered, "Phones up," recording every second. "Ma'am," Lisa said softly, "perhaps wait in the lounge." Sophia sighed theatrically. "Yes, take the old woman somewhere she won't embarrass us further." I grabbed my suitcase and walked to the elevator, spine straight despite the crushing shame. As the doors closed, Lisa gave a small nod. She knew. The next morning, I woke to an ocean view but felt hollow. Michael knocked. "Mom, breakfast." Then watch the kids by the pool. "We're hitting the spot." No apology. Just an order. In the dining room, Sophia barked at staff. "Fresh squeezed juice, eggs exactly 3 minutes." The kids, Ava 8 and Logan 10, stared at tablets. I reached to fix Ava's hair. Sophia slapped my hand away. "Don't touch it. Just styled yesterday." "Grandma," Logan asked suddenly, "Mom says you used to clean houses for rich people. Is that true?" The question stung. I'd built an empire, yet to them, I was a maid. 6 hours by the pool, kids glued to screens. Other families laughed and played. We looked like strangers. That evening, Michael and Sophia returned glowing from the spa. "Watch them again tomorrow," Sophia said. "We have golf." That night, I saw the truth. I wasn't family, I was free help, paying for the privilege of being treated like dirt. Third day. They left for a wine tour. I stayed with the kids, dropped them at the kids' club and walked the property. Near the pool bar, I heard voices from a private cabana. She's getting old, Sophia was saying. Old people don't live forever, if you catch my drift. A woman laughed. Sophia, you're awful. I'm practical, Sophia replied. Michael's an only child, we get everything. Just a matter of time. My stomach dropped. I hid behind a palm. And Mrs. Ellen? A man asked. Doesn't she have money? My son's voice. Mom, she's broke. Tiny apartment, social security. I've been helping her for years. Lies poured out smoothly. This trip is annoying, Sophia continued. Dragging her everywhere because she can't afford anything. Like a pathetic pet. When she gets sick, the woman asked. Straight to a state home, Sophia laughed. I'm not turning my house into a nursing home. Michael added, the funny part, she still thinks she matters. Tells crazy stories about owning hotels. Early dementia, maybe. They all laughed. My world shattered. I called Lisa. Get ready. I took the kids to the beach. We built sandcastles, chased waves, collected shells. I told stories of Michael as a boy. For a moment, it felt real. Evening. They returned, ready to dump the kids and go to dinner. I blocked the door. Book a new room for tonight, I said calmly. You check out tomorrow. What? Michael asked. I heard everything at the cabana. I handed him a document, years of mortgage payments, tuition, Sophia's shopping sprees. Lisa entered with security. Mrs. Ellen Bennett is not only the owner of this resort, she announced. She is the sole owner, founder, and CEO of all 18 Azure Shores properties across the United States. Sophia went white. Michael stared at the paper, speechless. Every cent you spent, spa, meals, drinks, billed to your card, I said. Mortgage support ends. Tuition ends. You're on your own. Mom, please, Michael begged. You laughed at my humiliation. You lied to my grandchildren. You made your choice. They stood trembling. That night, I slept soundly for the first time in years. I learned being alone isn't the same as being lonely. The family you choose can be stronger than the one you're born into. Michael and Sophia thought they were teaching me a lesson in that lobby. They were right about one thing. I did learn something. I learned I'm worth fighting for, even if I have to fight alone. And that changed everything. This story is fictional but inspired by real events. Names and locations have been changed to protect identities. Asterisk. If you were in my place, what would you do? Stay silent to keep the peace, or fight to reclaim your voice? Tell me, every story is a candle that can light someone else's way. God bless.